All right, hey, it's me. We've got storms coming in tonight, and I'm bringing y'all along for my failures too. We had one of our runs of panels, as you can tell. The actuators broke. I don't know what happened exactly, but it like broke all of them at one time and folded plumb over. And we're trying to figure out how to roll it back over because there's a couple thousand pounds of weight on it right now. So the best we could come up with, so I got my neighbor, Mike, and he's got his tractor and a come along hook to one bracket, and I got my truck and a come along hook to another bracket. I've got some new actuators laid out. They're hooked on at the bottom. We're gonna try to ratchet it over enough they're fully extended so that we can just get them hooked on so that they'll hold it in place. And then I'm gonna try to just wind them down to flat and then disconnect the power because I turned off all the trackers. We haven't had much sun anyway, and we're gonna have to figure out a different plan on this. The last two that we haven't had any problems with, and it may be the way I ran the wires on them. I don't know, but it's like all of a sudden one day it just decided to break everything. So I'm not real sure. Of course, every panel where it swung down and hit the post, it shattered. So we've got holes in some of them, cracks all in all of them where the posts are. They're all still putting out power, but anyway, we're gonna try to ratchet these up a little bit at a time because there really isn't any manual for this. So hopefully this'll work. Yeah. Just holler if you got a problem, Mike. Boy, I hope nothing breaks. How you feeling about it, Mike? Let's give her a, let me see. Well, this is working a lot better than I thought it would. Oh, I think I can get this one on. Look at that. What about that one, Mike? You want me to come push and
maybe.
If I push a little, will that be enough?
Yeah, it needs to go back up.
Or if I let you down a little bit? You might have been cranking faster than me.
Yeah, it's working. Come on.
I'm about off as far as I can go. We're about loose. I'll try pushing on it a little bit. Oh.
It's half a volt.
There we go.
Pushed it down loose.
Here, I'll try this. You getting it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That pushing has got to be worked back in that hole though.
All right. Oh, this one's on backwards. Oh, that went better than I thought it would. I guess the welds are good on those little 12-inch brackets. Let me get the hammer because I think this bolt's bent a little bit. What's that one need, Mike?
Going down with it, huh? There we go. Hold it, hold.
Yeah, this bolt's a little crooked still. Those are grade 5, boy, and they are strong bolts. All right. Yeah. It's easier if you pull the bottom of the panels there. Yeah. Keep rocking.
More?
Well, this one, something's bent. I think the bolt down here is bent. Oh, it is. For sure. Can you rock it again? There it is. All right, well, theoretically, that's, what, 4 of them? 4 of them should hold it. We should be able to let it off now, I think. Well, there you have it. So I guess we're going to try to go with hydraulics. I think we've talked about it, and I'm going to try to run like 1/2-inch line, steel line or copper, all the way down. Put 3 hydraulic cylinders on it, evenly spaced, with some stabilizers in between. And the hydraulics should even out. If one cylinder's pushing harder than the other one, it should cause the other cylinder to move. At least that's my thoughts. If you guys got any different thoughts, just let me know. And I'm gonna try to use, I don't know if, I know they make little small hydraulic units that if you just reverse the direction of the motor, it reverses the pump direction. They use them in like the lifts where trucks back up to loading docks. And I think they use the same kind of little thing on like outboard motors on boats to bring them up and down. And that would tie in directly with the controls, so there wouldn't be any controls needed to be made to match them together. And we shouldn't need but about 400 or 500 pounds of pressure. I think if we go with like a 2-inch cylinder or 1.5 inches, if we can find them, that should give us plenty of pushing power. I think a 2-inch cylinder at 1,000 pounds of pressure gives us roughly 6,000 pounds of push. So 3 of them would be 18,000 pounds. So if we run it at 500 PSI, that'd still be 9,000 pounds of push and pull. That's should be plenty. And they should balance out and equal out. Because these guys, they work for 2 or 3 months and then they just quit. And then it's like it decides to break everything. I'm not sure why or how that's happening, but it's happening. So, but it's getting on towards evening here. We've had 5-10 mile an hour winds all day, and I think tonight we're supposed to have a storm come in. So I'm gonna hook these 4 or 5 back up and just manually walk it to flat and then shut everything off so that hopefully it'll be all right during the wind. But that's it. Just keeping you guys posted on how this is all working out. Once I figure out the hydraulics, we'll get everything rounded up and we'll take a look-see, and I'll put it on one of them and we'll try it out. All right. You guys have a good evening.